From the book of the prophet Ezekiel. On the 5th day of the 6th month, in the 6th year, as I was sitting in my house and the elders of Judah sat before me, the hand of the Lord fell upon me there. I looked up and saw a form that looked like a man. Downward from what seemed to be his waist, there was fire. From his waist upward, there seemed to be a brightness like the sheen of electrum. He stretched out what appeared to be a hand and seized me by the hair of my head. Spirit lifted me up in the air and brought me in the divine visions to Jerusalem, to the entrance of the north gate, where stood the statue of a jealousy which stirs up jealousy. I saw there the glory of the God of Israel, like the vision I had seen in the plain. He said to me, "Son of man, look toward the north." I looked toward the north and saw the northward of the gate, the altar of the statue of jealousy. "Son of man," he asked me, "do you see what they are doing? Do you see the great abominations that the house of Israel is practicing here, so that I must depart from my sanctuary? But you shall see still greater abominations." Then he brought me into the inner court of the Lord's house. And there at the door of the Lord's temple, between the vestibule and the altar, were about 25 men with their backs to the Lord's temple and their faces toward the east. They were bowing down to the sun. "Do you see, Son of Man?" he asked me. "Is it such a trivial matter for the house of Judah to do the abominable things they have done here? For they have filled the land with violence, and again they have provoked me, that now they must also put the branch to my nose. Therefore, I in turn will act furiously. I will not look upon them with pity, nor will I show them mercy." Then he cried loud for me to hear, "Come, you scourges of the city." With what I saw, 6 men coming from the direction of the upper gate, which faces the north, each with a destroying weapon in his hand. In their midst was a man dressed in linen, with a rider's case at his waist. They entered and stood beside the bronze altar. Then he called to the man dressed in linen with the rider's case at his waist, saying to him, "Pass through the city, through Jerusalem, and mark an X on the forehead of those who moan and groan over all the abominations that are practiced within it." To the others I heard him say, "Pass through the city after him and strike. Do not look on them with pity, no show any mercy. Old men, youths, and maidens, women and children, wipe them out. But do not touch any marked with the X. Begin at my sanctuary." So they began with the men, the elders, who were in front of the temple. "Defile the temple," he said to them, "and fill the courts with the slain. Then go out and strike in the city." As they began to strike, I was left alone. I fell prone, crying out, "Alas, Lord God, will you destroy all that is left of Israel when you pour out your fury on Jerusalem?" He answered me, "The sins of the house of Israel are great beyond measure. The land is filled with bloodshed, the city with lawlessness. They think that the Lord has forsaken the land, that he does not see them. I, however, will not look upon them with pity, no show any mercy. I will bring down their conduct upon their heads. Then I saw the man dressed in linen with the writing case at his waist make his report. I have done as you ordered.